Hello and welcome to Leeroy Gaming, where today I will be continuing with part 2 of my Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous beta playthrough. If you haven't checked out the first episode already, you can check out the link to that. And we're going to go ahead and jump right back into the story. Now, in the first episode, we had the demons invade. We got knocked underground by a demon, and most recently, a holy sword kind of absorbed into us. So we have our little party here, and we're gonna go ahead and continue the story. Let's see where we were at. Let's go ahead and climb the rubble, rolling dice. Yep. Everything is about dice rolling. So we got quite a ranged party right now, which is pretty cool. One tanking paladin up front, and everybody else is just slaughtering everything from range. Really, really fun. Combat log. Have we even documented the combat screen? I like this as well. Like every single hit or miss or crit. You can even mouse over tells you what your roll was and how it calculated the damage. Again, this is just a giant, not D&D, but Pathfinder basically role-playing experience, but obviously in the game format. Yeah, this will explain the attack calculations. Basically, their attack rolls versus your AC, your armor class. Basic, let's keep everything. Let's see. Question is, let's be the exit. So let's see if it's a secret area. Aha.
Endure this.
Giant spiders. Probably pretty good. Quite literally tank and spank combo. Tank in the front, range DPS, upping everything.
I will guide us.
Skeleton, we got a wand of cure light wounds. So for this, I believe you need a skill of use magic devices. I don't know if our characters have that. Figure it out later. Now, some people like live and die by the wands. I'm one of those people that I don't use potions that much. I guess on higher difficulty would be big, and like wands, etc. A lot of times I just sell them. But we'll see. If it gets real difficult, you might end up using those. Young giant fly. Bit of an understatement to say giant fly. Oh, let's see.
Go for their hearts.
Acid on this. And using tab to highlight. Keep.
Without a doubt.
Let's see. Of course, we could split the attacks, but for now, just want to kind of burn down each character enemies. Masterwork sword. Let's upgrade, although. Where's the cold iron sword? So I think cold iron is actually better because that gives us it goes. Some features aren't the. I guess if it's unequipped, I can see what the effects are. For whatever reason, I can't look. It's equipped. So here, cold iron. Iron mine deep from underground and known for its effectiveness against demons and fake creatures. Okay. Oh, definitely fighting demons in this game, so can't go wrong with cold iron. Oops. So, when Dua glances at Lan, who is fixing his slipped bowstring, and quickly walks over to you, her cat-like eyes glow from beneath her hood. Listen here, you. Don't know who you are or where you come from, but You and I are the only people here who see things clearly. That's why I'm asking you, don't show the light of heaven to Soul. I don't think I'm gonna listen to a evil character, but let's see here. Lan is sure that the light should be shown to the mongrels. Don't you want to save the kids lost in the maze? I do want to, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Soul is hesitant, and for good reason. He also understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. Lan's the only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to and find him, or whatever's left of him, without any heroics, relying only on myself, risking only my own life. Wendong slows. You and your friends can come with me. Perhaps you can make it to the end of the maze together. We can make it to the end of the maze together and find a way to the surface. Lan is sure that the light should be shown to the mongrels. Lan, Wendell Grimes, and a guttural husky snarl unfurls in her throat. He wants to play the hero. His first idea, if you remember, was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Does that sound like a plan to you? To me, it sounds like suicide. The worst part, the tribe might actually take him word and hard and follow where he leads. Well, this lady doesn't know that paladins are all about suicidal missions for the good. So, yeah. And I'm going to take a wild guess that this is one of those things that whichever one you side with, you're going to lose the other one. And I'm going to completely side with my little Kensi Zen archer over some evil fighter. Wendog nods. I don't show the chief the light, and I'll lead you through the maze to the surface. I swear it. Sure. All right. Gaming location. No. Check out the map. Good enough.
Forwards.
And along. Go. Lan and Wendug are always dragging back trash from the caves. No offense. I guess no offense taken.
We march ahead.
Yeah, let's see here. First impression of the Mongrol village is a squalid dump. Odor of to match. Unblinking glowing eyes watch you from the gloom, and deformed shadows slope between the huts. You see some mongrels getting white eyeless fish, while others are repairing fishing nets. All signs of normal village life, but tense expectation hangs in the air. A heavy-set, aged mongrel slowly shuffles his way towards you. The hair on his head grows in limp, wispy strands, and his face has distinct rat-like appearance with pronounced teeth. You hear a rattling sound in his chest with every breath he takes. One of his eyes is white, fully scarred by cataract, while the other gleams of moisture. Uplanders, end times are upon us, indeed. Chief Soul, we found the angel sword, and we found the one who can wield it. Lan points to you. He had a vision. Now the angel sword is somehow inside him. Gather the tribe, anyone who can hold a weapon. Young ones are still alive. We can go save them. Soul raises his hand with ragged, broken fingernails. Ah, Lan, always dreaming, always talking. You're too hasty for your own good. It's good to it's gonna get you in trouble. Soul eyes you up and down. An uplander of the light of heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Lan shush people because she likes to believe. Isn't that right, Lan? I'm the chief. I don't work on faith. Show the light. Winnock stares at you intently like a cat watching a bird and shakes her head in warning. Lawful, angel, mythic path, reveal the light of heaven. Lan speaks the truth. The heavens flame flares to life at your unspoken command, bright, pure, dancing with multicolored sparks, like a sunbeam passing through stained glass. The mongrels abandon their task and stare transfixed. The light is bright, but not blinding. It is warm, but its warmth is so deep, performed a lawful action. Chief Soul. Soul is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pale face, but the old man doesn't even care to wipe them away. So true, the angel did not forsake us. No, he came. Back from the dead he came to save our children. Lan gives you a nod of thanks. The scaled half of his face is indifferent, but the human half is visibly relieved. And if he wasn't sure all this time that you would have, as if he wasn't sure all this time that you would support him. One dog hisses at you like an angry cat. See the fishermen and these hunters, these husks of men and women. The blood will be on your hands. So we have blessing of the angels. We will survive and help the young tribesmen. Yep, that. Idiot! You see a bright light and now you think even the maze is no match for you? You always think the worst, Wendu. We're not on our own in this anymore. We've got allies. Well, a couple at least, but one good fighter is worth 10 bad ones. You have the right of it, Lan. But we're another. We're going to wait. I sent a messenger to summon all the tribes. Will take time, yes, but they will come. All come. Will all come for light. Wait, Lan. Wait, uplanders. Rest a while in one of the huts. Our home is your home. All right, Chief. Understood. Let's hope that a few hours isn't the difference between life and death for those kids. If they ask me what took us so long, I'll tell them it was your decision. Wendu only grits her teeth in silence. Level advancement. Woot woot. All right. So let's go ahead and level everybody up, starting with Leeroy. All right, what do we got? So we're going to keep going, obviously, in Divine Hunter. This is going to be a pure build. So level 2, Divine Grace. Paladin's bonus equal to Charisma bonus on all saving throws and lay on hands. Very nice. Alright, let's get our, we have points. 1 for Persuasion, 1 for Perception. We'll do Religion. Nice and simple. Divine Grace. Let's move things around. So this is the self-heal. There's Mighty. Defensive buff. Put it over here. Light of the Angels. All creatures to this. I wonder, supernatural. I wonder if this is because we're in the angelic path. Summon a soothing light, warming the hearts of your allies and obstructing the vision of your enemies. Every ally in 20-foot radius gets 1 temporary hit point for 1 hour, and the enemies become dazed. Oh, that's kind of nice. So if we get kind of jumped, I can use that one. I can heal myself, and I can heal others. I like it. Let's see, the other paladin. I think she is just a baseline paladin. So, let's see here. So we go ahead. It looks like she had Knowledge World. We'll just continue with that. No, doesn't need Persuasion. It's going to be. Go ahead and do Trickery, just in case. And then we'll do. So that's it. Task require. Okay, disarming trunk. So this is our backup in case we don't have somebody else with really high trick. But I'm surprised she doesn't have athletics or anything like that. Huh. Don't matter. Let's go ahead. Continue. Very similar to us. To set up. Disable that. It's a fighting. Let's see what it's. Crush, smite. On itself. It's perfect. And a Spirit Hunter. Alright, level that. Wow, okay. She's definitely a trickery character there. And then what else do we got? Knowledge. There's 2 more. But just for now, we don't have anybody of Knowledge Arcana, so let's add that. high wisdom. So actually more nature for she is a shaman. Makes sense. Ooh, now what do we got here? A hex? How do hexes work? Shaman learns a number of magical tricks called hexes, which grant you powers to or grants her powers or weaken foes. At second level, learns a hex. Shaman can select from any of the hexes available in her chosen spirit. Shaman cannot select the hex more than once unless noted. Using a hex is a standard action that doesn't provoke an attack unless otherwise noted. Alright, so let's see here. Alright, ameliorating, action, art of purity. Oh, interesting. So negating poisons and diseases. Battle master. Extra attack of a previous round. Oh, there's a lot of them. It's fury. So this is that fury effect we were talking about, where you can have resist healing. Cure light wound spell. Interesting. You can only have a person be impacted about once. Huh. Slumber can put a witch can cause a creature with feet to fall asleep. Sometimes I like doing. Pretty happy with kind of healing, having lots of healing options. Oh, extra AC is always nice. +2 natural armor bonus. Ooh, that's pretty good. She can be in melee, but she's also have her ranged right now. I kind of like this. We'll do the ice plant. Cannot go wrong with AC, honestly. She's got 21 dex, so just lots and lots of armor. Look at that, 21 armor class. That is nasty. So let's see. Oh, in fact, I may want to have her frontline things now that she has this, because her armor class is way higher than even our paladin. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do here. So we're gonna change our party setup. I have 2 tanks now.
What's on your mind?
Have to swap over to her set like that. Okay. Now our Zen Archer, who is just a total badass, get a bonus feat. Nice. Like it. You can technically multi-class if you're not familiar with Pathfinder. You can combo just about anything, but this is a game where you can very easily kind of mess up your build. I don't believe there's like a respec feature as far as I know. So we're gonna keep it real simple. Let's see here. We're definitely he's gonna be our mobility and athletics guy. So you just got insane stats in both. So you got really high perception. Checking tracks, traps and stuff. Finding traps. What? See, we're not really gonna be a stealthy group. I think I want to do that. Can also, or yeah, let's do Lorne. Oh, just kidding. No, we're gonna stick on those for now. Oh, this is big. Precise shot. You can shoot or throw ranged weapons at an opponent and engage in melee without taking. That's huge. Yeah, so that's big because when they engage with our tanks, they're gonna get that penalty. Ooh, way of the bow. Wait, short bow. Definitely long bow. Weapon focus. Get that before? I messed that up. That was my main character. Gets point blank shot. Definitely gonna longbow it up. There we go. Very nice. Even just that. Huge, huge difference. Alright. So I had to do a little cut there. Got a phone. Got a call. Interrupting our fun little session here. But let's continue onwards. Leveling up this character who I'm sure is about to leave us. But, more or less. Does she get an animal companion? A world? How does she get an animal companion? Bravery? Okay. Oh wow, is that a freaking spider thing coming out of her back? Oh, I'll be darned. Alright, let's kind of select to power. This is only for melee, and of course she's ranged. So I'm making her. Where's this animal companion thing it's talking about? Oh, let's do this. I'm taking off potions, and I'm going to assume she's going to leave us. 19. Or it's worth 100. Alright, so she can have the junkie. Alright. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and on every for resting.
Without
Anything else to auto down auto path for us. Shall. Ah, human faces at last. An elderly man is inexpensive but not ostentatious clothes approaches you. His face is peppered with several healed cuts and bruises and twisted in an expression of extreme discontent. I thought the whole city was lost, and I should have to live out remaining out my I can't talk. That I should have to live out my remaining days down here with these. He gestures vaguely towards the mongrels. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Orgus Gwyrm. Yes, that's Gwyrm. No doubt have heard of me if you spend any time at all in the city. I have a business proposition for you. Let's see, what kind of business proposition? I don't know what is happening on the surface right now, but I am determined to find out. You have no intention of seeing out the rest of your days in this village, I expect. We must find a route back to the surface, to the city. If there's anything left of it. You are young and strong. It will be no trouble for you, but I, alas, am not as fit as I once was. Can't go crawling about through caves playing at scouts. My proposition is simple. Lead me back to the city. I shall pay you 1,000 gold coins. Cha-ching. Diplomacy. Well, you know, we gotta fund our holy endeavors. Diplomacy. Let's see if we can get this. Success. Argus' gaze is piercing. Are you taking advantage of my dire circumstances? Very well, make it 2,000. Your name tells me nothing. Alright, we have to go. Go on, go on. Don't forget about our agreement. When you find your way out, be sure to tell me. Got it. Alright. Let us move on. Quick save in case things crash. Old smoking pipe. Mongrels.
Our path leads on.
Loot. There's Orgus. Let's see what happens if we talk to him right now. This tragedy may not have happened if you'd spent less time surveying honest citizens and more time tracking the real spies and demon worshippers. Brilliant idea! How come I didn't think of it? Now, if only the cultists would tell us they were cultists, then we wouldn't have to waste our time investigating honest citizens who decide to go all cloak and dagger right under our noses. Ogres and Eva sit some distance apart, sniping at one another in idle fashion. Testifies to their long acquaintance and mutual dislike. When they notice you, they quickly fall silent. Vendors. Vendors allow you to buy weapons, armor, scrolls, nice. Okay, Daira can buy the trophies you brought from the caves. Something that might need battles ahead. Okay. What do you think of Sam the City? What's the bad blood between the two of you about? It's an old matter. Miss Turabade here, the notion of spying on me. Then of rummaging through my goods. I ask you, do I look like a cultist? Cultists don't tend to look like cultists, you know? That's kind of the whole problem. And you, Mr. Worm, build a whole secret operation of buying and smuggling in the city? What was I? Oh, yeah. What was it? Oh, yeah, magical weapons? How was I supposed to know that all the rigmarole and middlemen was so you could anonymously donate supplies to the crusade? Don't you see, I have a reputation to uphold, one I value most highly. Hogus Worm is a hard-nosed businessman, not a good fairy from a tale. Yes, I care about the city. Yes, I wish to see that its defenders, my defenders, were well-fed, healthy, and well-armed. But to make those donations openly was unthinkable. Might as well have signed outside of my door welcoming in every sponger, leech, and parasite in the city. Appreciate your help for the crusade. No jokes. You're an alright bloke, but carry on secret dealings in the city that's teeming with cultists is a huge pain in the backside for us whose job is to keep an eye on those sort of things. We gotta go. Go on, Dan. Don't dilly-daddle. The sooner we get out of here, the likelier we are to find some people still alive there. Take care of yourself. Alright, so where's this vendor? Oh, Daira, there she is. Salute up. You there, a tall woman with a face deformed by an enormous swelling smile proudly at you, showing off her double row of small sharp teeth. You from the surface. You must be tough to make it all the way here. Never thought I'd see the day. Call me Daira. Let's trade. Let's trade. So, let's see here. There used to be... What's this? If I remember from the old button, there used to be one where you can like get all the trash out. There we go. So if you click this button, it's going to basically, all the junk gets thrown in here automatically for the money. And then, let's see here, sell the masterwork. Keep that. That's not very good. Keep that. Oh, no, it weighs 2. Let's get that. Oh. This it's ingredient. We'll do that. Sell the masterwork weapons. Selling masterwork weapons is always quite profitable from experience. They're just, for them not being that much better than basic items, they go from like 2 or gold to, oh, this example we saw them go up to 100 just common items. So all right, let's see what they have here. Worth buying. Quiver of cold iron ammunition. Oh wow. So this is great, but it's expensive. So when you're wealthy, you can get this cold iron ammunition. But I don't know if it's really worth what we have right now. A purified solution. Safely consume food in the corrupted wastelands. Interesting. Potion of cure light wounds. They're 50 each. Now we got 4 of them. I'm gonna buy 2. What's this? So this will give us 267 gold on top of that. It's pretty good. Let's keep it simple. Now we got our money. And we are good for shopping. Now let's go ahead and make sure everybody has at least potion of healing. Potentially two, actually. Can't go to that. Just in case. Get jumped. Okay. Except for her. I think she's gonna. What are her stats? Did I see 20 of the stats there? Wow, 20 dex. That's pretty beefy. 5 charisma. Not shocking. Alright, let's go ahead. On. It's in the rest area. Sell a little bit more of the. Go. Go. Off we go. Let's go ahead and rest. As time passes, your characters become tired and act less effectively. Right. You can see this with the fatigue and exhaustion condition icon on the portraits. Oh, there we go. See, she's fatigued. So that's definitely good. I wonder why she got tired before everybody else. Maybe because it's the heavy armor. Sure. Put her away. Healing up. The messenger returned. The tribes are gathering at the entrance of the maze. Our people have already gone there. I've already warned Anevia and that old guy who won't even acknowledge me. Take your time. There's no rush. Most important people always show up late. Lan looks around. Everything's going to plan, but one thing's bothering me. Wendu's gone. Evil. The first thing I see when I wake up is your hideous. Wow, that's harsh. Let's see here. What do you think happened to Wendu? Let's see. What do you think happened to Wendu? Lan shakes his head. I don't know. She was always stubborn. Maybe she decided she could do it all on her own. Up she comes back. We'll struggle without her. She'll struggle without us, no matter how hard she's trying to deny it. Alright, so let's go. There's no time to lose. Let's go, but before we do, thank you. I was so happy. I forgot to thank you before. You've done something no one else has in a long time. You've given the Mongrols hope. It's like we're starting to believe that we're worth something. That we have the power of the angels on our side. Lan face grows sullen. Won't change anything, of course. At least you'll help us save the young ones. Hopefully. Let's go through the main gate. The strange road is the shortest. Let's see. Which way is the gate? That looks like this.
We march ahead.
Kind of rough being called a mongrel. That seems kind of derogatory, if you ask me. Maze time, excellent. Storm the shield. This land believes the threat maze is through the main gate. So now we're down to 4, which is fine.
The light take you.
Go.
Into
Back
the
there.
fray.
Nice. On. Bolts ahead. Their tribes are gathering. Soon we will attack. How long can we wait? The other tribes have turned up yet. We're going to wait for them just another while longer. Knowing so, the preparation will take the best part of the day. Let's take a look at the maze ourselves and see what's what. If you want something done right, might as well do it yourself. Oh, wow. This looks like this is a maze, huh?
Without a doubt.
It's more like a castle or something. Inside of a castle. Pretty fancy. Oh, it's a cultist.
The spirits
They
demand your
will break
blood.
against our resolve.
So
I'll cut
our
you wide open.
there. Our charge.
You won't survive me.
Let's have me fire on
Strike
that
as
one.
one.
Did I mess up again?
Do not obey.
I'm all right.
Woohoo!
I'm all right.
Oh, ouch. Critical hit. Let's go ahead and shoot around. Shoot.
Bright future.
On hell. That's the thing about Pathfinder and D&D. Right now. So I'm gonna pick up Master. These things are not
I am helpful, am I not?
worth the wait. So I wonder if it's gonna be like the first Pathfinder where you're about to leave area, it like pops up a screen, everything that was left on the ground, and somehow it lets you pick up all these though. To share. Yeah, so the Paladin actually doesn't have the highest AC. Is there
Rely on me.
that? Extent she needs better armor. Added mail. Thing that stacks that helps. Actually 22. Just kidding. Oh, I thought it was 17. So both of these two have pretty good. It's me. I have the 7. Alright, so I'm the squishy one.
What do we
It's
have
fine.
here?
Traps. On your journey, you're going to come across lots of traps. Character approaches a trap, they automatically make a perception check. Right, attempt to disarm the trap, interactive with any other object. Disarm attempt will be performed by this character with the highest trickery skill bonus. Okay. Right, so should select the whole party. Okay, that's good to know.
I hope you
Nice.
appreciate this.
Cheese, please.
Forward.
Cheesy bro. Sure which way. No. Random door 1.
Now, what is that?
That.
Doubt
Random.
is the heart's greatest challenge.
Oh.
We shall overcome.
Go for their hearts!
Damn. Lan stares at the dead mongrel with sorrow in his eyes. Hovland, his name was Hovland. Why would mongrels attack us? Aren't we all on the same side? Something's wrong with them. Look. They've clearly been roaming around in here for a long time. Their bodies, it's like something's eating them from the inside out. Surely maybe these guys just ate something weird. We're having an off day, but I think something drove them out of their minds. Let's go. This place might be even more dangerous than we thought. There, I was hoping that we'd be the meanest things in here. Lan's laughter sounds strange. It's mongrels, and I did not expect. I need to find out what's happened to them. Bloodstain still mars the ground. Around them are comfortable benches of pillows. Someone clearly enjoyed watching others suffer. Elemental essence, bone meat.
I am helpful, am I not?
Please.
Backtrack here a little bit. side doors. Ah. Scrolls. These scrolls were made for selling. Selling's what we do. Tome of the Minotaur is gonna come after you. Right. Old map. Oh, that's useful. Low religion.
The deed is done.
Extensive but slightly water damaged collections of writings on rituals and demon worship. Now,
What do we have here?
possibly go wrong. Nice. Tian Cian special ink. More scrolls.
Without a doubt.
Again, generally don't take the time to micro scroll work. Most of the time on higher difficulties. Alright. I focus mainly on story.
Stand with me.
Here we go.
The inheritor.
Voltage
Guide
champion.
my blade.
See how this goes. This guy's got a lot of health. Let's see. Something. Save that in case it's a. This. Perfect strike. Strike. For a massive 2 damage. I've heard special. Alright, so it's kind of like you activate it. So let's use enhance others. Her. Let's see. She. Interesting. It's battle spirit. Some bonus attack. Why is this not on? Oh, I am shocked this is not on my bar. Ghost touch spirit enhancement. The spirit can add a ghost touch property or weapon, but it consumes 1 point of enhancement bonus granted to the weapon. Ghost touch weapon deals damage only against imperial creatures. Wow, that's kind of cool. Just to the side here. Can't even see the buffs. You would think the game would default to show you that, as that seems like kind of important. Object bond. Oh wow, a bonded object. See, all these abilities that she had. Also fight defensively potentially. In fact, will, because she's getting beat up right now. Spell. Let's add the charge in there. See if we're missing anything else on people. This all seems to be pretty legit. Affliction. More like stuff or poison. Keep on that later. Let's see what else we have. Another perfect strike. It's to the right. Honestly, I don't see him ever charging. It's kind of a waste of a spot. Let's see what happens here. Oh. See himself a little bit. Let's see here. Scale mail. Special, unfortunately. Shield. Care about. Let's see if any. There we go. Hold on, look out. Javelin. Two. That's what we can. Masterwork like that. Just don't care about that. Chain shirt. 5. So that's it. Oh, well, we're pretty strong. Got a lot of strong guys. Guys on Gales.
Will guide us.
So there's definitely an armor. Up all this. Masterwork. Care about those. Moving on.
We march
Check.
ahead.
Second side, most likely.
I am helpful, am I not?
Attack!
I accidentally.
This pain is excruciating.
She is just getting destroyed here, isn't she?
So this is
Oof.
how it feels.
That's not good. Definitely good. She's up. Definitely got badly.
Together, we
I will
stand.
not
Our
falter.
low options. Lay on hands up. Let's go.
Well,
Our time has come.
Oops. Wrong button. Can come all the time. It's okay. Alright,
You can
let's equip
trust
her
me.
with some more potions, since we do have this potion of a large person. We've actually gonna lower her dex, so and AC too. It's the smallest little shield ever. 1 AC. Kind of like a dueling buckler of sorts. It's like masterwork glaive. That's why it kick the middle of those. Masterwork.
I hope you appreciate this.
So it's gonna go down. Let's finish up this area.
Did we find trouble? No, they did. Strike as one.
No, no, no. Actually, just kidding. Definitely not.
Do
That.
not hold back.
Sure. Do. Sure.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel. Make every strike count. We shall overcome.
No glory without risk.
Go. Camping. It's a tough battle. There are tough battles to come. Your heroes are tired and might have run out of spells. Set up a camp. Right. Let's finish up clearing this floor before we go. Assume is there insane boss in the dining room? Probably. Let's loot first. So
Forwards.
let's just get there. Here. What is the acrobatics? I could have sworn there was some sort of thing debuff. Just touch. Demoralize. Is your persuasion skill to opponent shaken? Shaken, not stirred. So let's see. Shaken. Does she have any? Some charisma. It's gonna attack. Nope. Quite defensive. Well, so we're not about guessing. It's eight. So let's see if we can smite it. Oh yeah. It's a good time.
I'm alright.
Wizard. Oh wow. It's not. It's...
Endure this!
Survive this. There we go. Oof.
Meditate on your mistakes. I make
So
you
if I
feel
defensively. So what again? Let's do the dodge for armor class. Okay. But it's really hard. You're gonna hit anything. So let's see. See. Shield, armor, dex, dodge plus one. Okay. Sure. Let's loot up. Almost new diary. Life is shite. All my brethren, although what kind of brothers are they, are having a great time up in the surface. I'm stuck down here of Hosela, Nightmare, and a Mongrol scum. To top it all off, a pipe sprung a leak. Elemental is smashing up the kitchen. Oh great, there's an elemental. And Hosela is sending it to slaughter. Everyone meets in the maze's passageways. All I have to do is hide around a corner under beds and in cupboards. I don't want to die. This isn't how I pictured it. Serving Baphomet? This isn't how I pictured it all. Well, most interesting. Let's get their loot. A lot of cat statues around here. Somebody loves kitties. Alright. Let's go ahead and set up that camp. Right, well, that's some great tips right there. So what do we got here? Divine Services. Night Watch. Alright. What does that mean? Protect the charms. Protect the charms and rituals will weaken the growth of corruption, but they will not be able to fully negate it. So that, oh, I see. So you can have multiple people on there. Camouflage. The squad scout will disguise the camp, reducing chance of surprise attack. This is important. It's +8. Jumped. Right. That's fine. What do we have left? If I click. Oh, gotcha. She can help. So technically, so have her help out? Oh, just kidding. Only 2 spots for that. Sound. Okay. So we won't have anybody camouflage. Recommended number of. You can choose to recommended number of rests. The amount of rests is prepared to calculate based on your hit points and ability damage only. Don't check the box. You can choose rest 1, 2, or cycle. Okay. Resting.
You aren't from a noble family, right? You were taught.
You aren't from a noble family, right?
But I can pick a
To fight a
street
fight,
rat out
read
of a
prayers,
crowd of
but I can pick a
aristocrats.
street rat out of a crowd of aristocrats.
Right, and they keep
Oh,
looking
voiceovers.
at me like I'm about to blow my nose on the curtains, especially the ones whose nightly services don't go any further than marching in parades.
All right, resting. Wow, so we rested for a day. Continuing. Looks like we didn't get jumped. Perfect. So, you're right around, it looks like, almost the hour mark. So it sounds like the very next encounter is, if those readings are correct, going to be against the water elemental. So we will go ahead and save that to episode 3. Hopefully you're enjoying this Let's Play so far. If you have any questions or recommendations, please leave them in a comment. Again, this is Leeroy from Leeroy Gaming, and I will see you guys next time.